Hi, I'm Cara, and this is my big idea. I want to start a social enterprise to upcycle post-consumer waste into new products. I want to have a workshop where people come together and we create community between crafters, designers, and the public, where people can share skills and we make new products for sale. Let's create community and help the environment at the same time. I want to bring people together and connect them. I want to connect the disabled, the elderly, designers, producers, crafters. I want everyone to be able to come together in one place to be able to create and design new products, share skills, and mutually benefit. Let's break this cycle. People can access whatever they don't have. If you're a designer and you need someone to help you produce a product, it's going to be a way for you to meet the right people.
In the op shop that I'm managing at the moment, 20% is usable, 80% goes out. So that 80% that we throw away or send on to other organisations can't be used because it doesn't have buttons. It's stained, there's holes, it's just dated. There's 80% of donations to be used, and it'd be good to have something to do with that 80% to upcycle it. It's everything. It's woven fabric, denim, wool, silk, anything.
This is a unique opportunity, a niche to do something to make a difference.
I guess when you look at the demographics of Victoria, and especially within the city areas, you've got individuals who can work, and I guess it goes back to what I was saying, what constitutes as a disability now. You have a lot of people who have got workplace injuries or illnesses that have taken over their ability to function at a full-time rate of pay. So in terms of, a lot of those people would have skills and crafts and abilities to be able to contribute. And if you look at, I guess, the success of the men's shed that in Victoria, that has just taken off, and it's given people a chance to rehabilitate back into the community by using their hands. So I do feel that they can do that, and it does definitely work having people with disabilities and without working together. If I didn't believe that, I wouldn't have done it for as long as I have.
I think it's possible that after working at the Center for Recycled Textiles, disabled individuals can move into open employment and go on to further education. Anything that you can think of we can make with recycled material. At the beginning, we'll start off with a small product range, we'll develop it with designers, and then after that, unique items can be added, and if it sells well, then we can add that into our product range. I've spoken with designers at the Center for Design.
So we were suggesting that the higher up, or the less intervention, the more cost effective it is to actually sell something, and it's probably more scalable, and you don't need this high skill.
Customers will buy our products because of our USP. Because there's nothing like this in Melbourne, it'll definitely give us an edge to combine everything together and create the Center for Recycled Textiles by offering something different, something new, something environmental, and something where anyone can come to learn. We are going to need to establish a reputation to be able to compete, especially with education providers. But this won't be difficult, as we'll already be working with designers and crafters and people with skills. And once we make connections in the industry, it'll be easy. Estimated startup costs are $30,000. The greatest cost will be bond and wages. 6 sewing machines and boxes of textiles have been donated thus far. Annual operation costs are estimated at $407,000. Again, the greatest costs are rent and staff wages. Interest on loans and insurance will also be costly. A strong volunteer base should help us keep costs down. I did some initial market research into how much people are willing to pay for recycled items. Estimated income is $424,600. Income is primarily generated from basic products produced in the center's workshop and sold online or in stores. The alteration service and membership also generate significant income. This is the perfect time. Recycling and reusing are becoming very popular, and also people are becoming more aware. Retailers are continuing to move things overseas, and the textile industry is in decline. If we're going to produce things in Australia, we need to change the way we do it.
I would be happy to have something like that if it was just kind of professional looking, nicely finished, and almost push the recycle thing so that people understand that. Sometimes people will be happy to have different things. They don't mind like these things. I mean, that could be vintage because it's so different anyway. It gives them character.
Group 1 customers are skilled individuals or crafters. They're in their 20s to 30s. They attend markets and are somewhat approachable. It's a growing market, and they have money for their passion. Group 2 are customers looking for services, for example, alterations. They're not interested in learning, they have money, they're paying current prices in alteration stores, and they're after convenience. Group 3 customers are purchasing products in-store and online. They're in their 20s to 40s. They probably don't craft, but they respect handmade items. They live in the inner city suburbs, and they have expendable income for what they like.
Like when I'm sitting at home making these things by myself, it can get quite tedious, frankly. So it'd be really nice to have a space where you're working with civilly minded people and also gaining other skills, and you've just got a bit of company while you're doing it.
I think it would be amazing. I think so many people would love it. I think it's a resource that's just totally needed.
I'd probably like to share skills because I've been sewing for so many years. I could probably offer something.
We use a lot of different fabrics and things, so I think it could be handy for us.
I currently work at a fabric company, and we just have masses and masses and masses of fabric that we just have to throw out because we can't do anything with it. So yeah, there's definitely a need there, and we just need to start a company that can use it.
A center could help crafters and producers save time, effort, and money, as well as help the environment. I wanted to find out how much the average person knows about sewing. Do you know what this is?
I don't know what this is.
What's this?
No idea. Let me think, okay? Unpick up. Pick out. Wrong sewing.
It's a Monopoly piece.
It's a thimble.
Very good.
Oh, I thought it was like a little silver thing.
It's used in sewing. But other than that, I can't tell you.
This is, ooh la la, I don't know. I've seen it before. You like, I don't know what you do.
That's to get the thread through the needle.
Ooh.
Nice to know, but no idea on that one.
Okay. I need to sew.
Very bad.
But it's starting to come undone.
The textiles teacher at school was mean. It wasn't fun, but now I wish that I did pay attention.
I'm starting up a center for recycled textiles.
Oh, cool! I think that's cool, yeah. I think that's really cool, actually. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Always hard to try and find lots of interesting fabrics without trudging all over the place.
And I recently paid, I think it must have been about nearly like $25 for a lady to put 4 buttons on because I can't sew. Nice. I should learn some. Have you got a card or something?
Yeah, I'll come tutor at your new school.
Okay.
Perfect, yeah, excellent.
Awesome. Love it. Exactly what we should be doing.
Now that I think about it, I've got a whole lot of clothes that I do need to kind of like fix up a little bit. Yeah, I would come. Yeah.
Yay! High five!
I moved to Melbourne when I was 10. I recently went to a Seeds forum on women in social enterprise. listening to people who have followed their passion and are making a difference in the world was really inspiring and wonderful. It's exactly what I want to do. One of the panelists was Marie, who runs Doll in Geelong, and she says her friends ask her, when is she going to retire? And she tells them, if you can find me something better to do, I will. And I think that's what I want in life. That's the best way to be doing something that you love. It's not work if you love it. I am excited and enthusiastic about this big idea. I'm making connections in these industries and establishing a network. I am speaking with similar organizations and investigating the life cycle of textiles. I have a business plan that a volunteer mentor looked over for me. I conducted market research. I started a Facebook group. I ran a pilot and had 2 volunteers, total strangers, help after they heard about the idea online. One of my favorite things so far is that I told someone about my idea and she said, oh, where is it? I want to go. I have time this weekend. And I said, well, you can't go yet. You know, it's in my head. The Crunch is a fantastic opportunity to work with mentors. I've had a great response so far. People have been really helpful and really willing to give me their time and to explore my idea with me. But I feel like the Crunch is the next level. It's going to prepare me to pitch. It's going to work on the business plan I already have and go over ideas with me, and we can be flexible and those ideas can grow and change so that they can be their best. I have a job that's flexible and supportive. I have people around me who are excited about the idea. I think the Crunch will be a great challenge, and I'm ready.
She's cool! There are people out there who need their clothes fixed. People need to be clothed.
Like us,
yeah.
and all of us.
Yeah, and not just clothed, but clothed well. Like me.